I mean, what? Guys, it is unbelievable the kind of things you can find at a thrift store. We found vintage shirts, vintage hats, jerseys, some sweatshirts, some super dope jackets, some fresh kicks, and so much more. And all the stuff that I just showed you, you will see in this video, so stay tuned. So keep digging, everybody, because you might be one thrift store away from finding something you thought you'd never find, man. All right, so let's get into a quick outfit of the day. All right, so starting from the bottom, for the kicks, I am wearing a pair of Nike Air Presto Flyknits. Definitely the most comfortable shoe I own. Moving on up, I am wearing a pair of Nike sweatshorts, just in that simple gray and white colorway with that big Nike check logo we all love. And for the tee, as you can see, I am donning a vintage Guess jeans striped shirt in that minty fresh colorway. Can't go wrong with the classics, man. Oh, and I just want to give a big shout out to Vintage LV. He's one of my YouTube subscribers, and he's also the one who hooked me up with this shirt. Man, and he gave it to me for a really solid price too. He sold it to me for like 30 bucks or something like that. So thanks again, man. Hey, but real talk though. So if you guys are looking for vintage acid wash shirts, or if you're looking for some old school pieces with that cool distressed or vintage look on them, so do yourself a favor and go on Instagram and follow my boy, Vintaged LV.
What do we have here? A pair of Air Jordan 5 black metallics with that 3M tongue. Sheesh. Found a DKNY jeans spell out shirt. And here we have a vintage UCLA made in Korea 1980s UCLA starter jacket. I just scored a bunch of vintage hats. Check it out. And live at the thrift, we found 6. Yes, sir, 6. 1996 Atlanta Olympic snapback hats, brand new with the tags for only $1.95 each. Too ill. The come up is real. Looking through the racks, we found a Top Man made in Turkey. Very nice long sleeve jacket. It has a matte black buttons on it, and it has a nice black and white pattern right there. We got it for only $9.95. A pretty dope find. Check out this crazy one-of-a-kind jacket right here. It's a ski jacket, very nice, all-around print. $7.95. We found this vintage Nike windbreaker, and the cool part, it is a full outfit. Just in case you want to wear a full Nike getup, comes with the pants as well. Found a Nautica Sport reversible jacket, $12.95. No way, guys. Guys, talk about a crazy come up. Here in the thrift store, we found a Supreme piece. Check the tags right there. Supreme, size medium. Misfits, $1.95. Misfits running down both of the sleeves. Misfits. And we turn the shirt around, and on the back, that misfit looking mean. There it is, guys. Supreme. Find of the day for sure. There you have it, guys. Supreme at the thrift, $1.95.
What's up, world? We're over here. We're live at the thrift, and it looks like someone donated a bunch of vintage tees. Let me show you what I found. A vintage Nike Athletes for Kids shirt with the Nike spell out at the back. You see the vintage tag. Crazy. The Beach Boys 2004, and it still looks like it's in great condition. Raiders shirt, vintage Dodgers, flip it to the back. 1995 starter, and there's that vintage starter tag. Just a tan essential shirt with the Calvin Klein spell out right there across the chest. Calvin Klein, baby. A vintage Los Angeles Lakers shirt. Anaheim Angels 2002 Champions shirt. 2002 NBA Champions Los Angeles Lakers shirt. And the thing I love about it, it says 3 in a row for the 3 championships Lakers won back to back to back with Kobe and Shaq. This is not screen printed, guys. You could feel the threads right there. Los Angeles Lakers 3P NBA champions. Here's a vintage Sequoia and Kings Canyon National Park shirt. And the thing I really love about this shirt is the graphics. The graphics are sick. There you see the enormous, huge sequoia trees just towering above everybody. Those are actually people in comparison to these huge, enormous trees. It's not just in the front, it's all around the shirt, front and back. Here's a Black Panther. Bam! Here's another sick vintage animal shirt I found. And the dope part about this shirt is also all around. the different parts of the bottom of the ocean right there. It's very faint, which is very cool because you won't see it from far away, but when someone's up close to you, they'll be like, oh dang, sick shirt. Definitely gonna get this. All right, we're done at this thrift. We're gonna pay for this stuff, leave, and head to the next one. Let's check out the next one. Peace. Here at the thrift store, we found a pair of 2005 Nike Pippins.
And here we have it, folks, a vintage champion Bucks number 34 jersey, and you know exactly who that is, a sharpshooter, Ray Allen. And we also found a Tommy Hilfiger spell out polo, sweet fun. A vintage Grateful Dead tie-dye shirt. And dang, I can't believe at a Goodwill I found a pair of Nike Kobe 4 China Snakes. I believe that's what they're called. As you can see, that snake skin right there. Not bad. And it's only 10 bucks. I'm gonna take my chances. And I also found a vintage 1996 old Space Jam characters, Bugs Bunny and Lola Bunny, with the vintage tags still attached. Pretty cool to find it at a thrift. Guess at the Goodwill, Guess jeans, made in the USA. Just dunk it, just do it, Nike. And you gotta love the fact that it's textured like a basketball. Pretty dope. Sheesh, and check out this crazy multicolored jacket. And it's by it's like a no-name brand or whatever, but it's definitely something unique. I haven't seen anything like this before. And I checked the tag, it's handmade. Not by any special brand or anything, but sometimes it doesn't even have to be by a cool brand or anything or something popular. Sometimes it's just like something that you think is dope, you just gotta copy, you know what I'm saying? So this one's a must cop, I'm gonna get it. At the Goodwill for only $17.99, we found a vintage authentic Burberry jacket in that really nice buttery suede. As you can see, it moves as I touch it. So pretty sick to find a Burberry piece here at the thrift. $1985 vintage fire.
Hey, come over here real quick. We're over here by Vintage by Round 2. Check it out, guys. If you guys are in the LA area, you guys have to check this out. I'm with my man Alex over here.
This is it. Come on by. Nothing but the finest vintage on Melrose.
Let's go inside, check it out. If you guys are looking for some dope rock tees or some dope all-around vintage shirts and whatnot, you gotta check out Round 2 Vintage. Welcome back. Now time for the recap. Let's get into it. Starting it off with the kicks, we thrifted a pair of Air Jordan Black Metallic 5s. Here's the all-around view of the shoe. Such a classic Air Jordan colorway. And my favorite part of the shoe, the 3M hits on the tongue. We thrifted these bad boys for a small price of only $7.95. Besides the fact that I love Jordans and I watched Michael Jordan play as I was growing up as a kid, I also love these so much because I grew up watching Fresh Prince. And I watched every single episode of Fresh Prince growing up. And for the ones who grew up with that show like me, you can recall Will Smith wearing these in the intro before every episode. One of the greatest dynamic duos of all time in the game of basketball in the NBA was Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen. And it's pretty cool because in this thrift haul, we thrifted a pair of Air Jordans and we also thrifted a pair of Pippins. Air. In my hands, I hold a pair of Nike Air More Up-Tempos. These are my favorite pair of shoes that Pippen ever wore. So sick, man. It's definitely loud because of the big AIR spell out across the shoe, which is my favorite part of the sneaker. But it's also simple at the same time because it's in that black and white colorway. The air bubbles on the bottom, those clear checks on the back, and this is a 2005 pair, so it is not nubuck, it is leather. We got these Scotty Pimpins for only 11 bucks. What a steal. This vintage UCLA Bruins sky blue corduroy snapback hat is my favorite out of all the hats that I thrifted. It's one of my favorite teams that I root for in the NCAA. It's in my favorite color, sky blue, as you guys know. And the stitching on this thing is amazing. Look at that old school UCLA font. $2.95. I'm loving it. My bad, guys, I just like to have fun with it. 1998 McDonald's Worldwide Convention snapback hat. It says $3.99, but we got it for half off. And the cool thing about this hat is that it's like a collaboration between McDonald's and Disney. And there's Mickey Mouse just doing some magic tricks in the air right there. Raiders. We thrifted it for only $7.95, which is a little more than I'm used to paying for at a thrift, but it's all good. It's a dope hat and I know it will sell. A big Raiders shield patch on the back, and obviously that huge Raiders spell out on the front. San Francisco Giants, $3.95. And the cool thing, it came with these 3 vintage pins on the front. The coolest one being this one because it says 1989 National League Champions, San Francisco Giants. Guys, you already know that basketball is my sport. I don't know too much about baseball, but there is a signature on the bottom. If you know who it is, go ahead and put it in the comments. Another one, another UCLA vintage Bruins snapback hat, $2.95. Rasta to the bone, Cancun. And this one was a crazy find. We found not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, but 6 1996 Atlanta Olympic snapback hats. Brand new with the tags. They still even have that cardboard inside of them. And here's the original tag from 1996. There's that character just looking unimpressed in the back. And it has a I Got Broads in Atlanta 1996 spell out across the whole hat. And there's that very iconic 1996 Atlanta Olympic logo on the front. So as usual, we thrifted a lot of items, and I definitely don't want this video to get repetitive. So since I already showed you a lot of those pieces already, I'm just gonna kind of breeze past those items real quick if it's cool. I love finding vintage champion jerseys. Bucks number 34, Ray Allen, aka Jesus Shuttlesworth. $7.49. A vintage champion Lakers number 6 Eddie Jones jersey. Flight Jones. Alright, so let me go ahead and get through this stack of vintage t-shirts real quick. Everything I'm about to show you in this stack, I was able to get anywhere between $1 to $3. I'm just gonna run down all these shirts real quick. Guess Jeans USA spell out. A vintage tie-dye rock tee, Grateful Dead, with the multicolored bears right there. Fresno State Bulldogs, Garfield just shredding the competition. Vintage Nike Athletes for Kids, quick 360, and there's a big Nike checkmark on the back. Vintage Los Angeles Lakers shirt, signatures, Raiders. Vintage Dodgers starter shirt, 1995 starter. I wish they all could be California girls. Beach Boys, baby. And look at the sick print on the back. 2002 NBA champions Los Angeles Lakers. Another three-peat Lakers shirt. Vintage CK Calvin Klein. Anaheim Angels 2002 champions. It's those turtles swimming in the ocean shirt that you saw earlier. And this tee has graphics on both sides as well. It's a vintage Sequoia and Kings Canyon National Park shirt. 1999 grand opening sweatshirt that Legoland gave out when the theme park first opened. Block Party. And this is a vintage 1996 tie-dye Disneyland sweatshirt. And these vintage Nike spell out shorts we got for $5.95. There's the spell out on the side with that Nike check on the bottom. And flipping over, there's another check on the left side of the leg. Tommy Hilfiger polo styled shirt. This is unreal. And for only $1.95. The piece that you guys all been waiting to see, and probably the main reason why you clicked this video, is because at the thrift store, we thrifted a Supreme piece. Obviously in white it reads Supreme across the pecs. It has Misfit spellouts on both of the sleeves, and on the back you see the Misfit as well. This one is a size medium, as you can see, and there's that Supreme tag right there. Actually, I'm pretty excited. Let me throw it on for you guys real quick. Dang, I really hope I don't stretch out the shirt though. Hold on. All right, I'm back. And there you have it, Supreme Misfits. Let me give you guys a quick 360 view real quick. Misfits. There's the back. And there's that Supreme on the front. All right, moving along, let's get into the jackets real quick. But in a size extra large, we copped a Reebok Los Angeles Lakers windbreaker jacket. It features the Lakers spell out right there. You got that hoodie at the top and that big Lakers patchwork at the back. Next up to bat, we thrifted a Top Man piece. And this one is not for sale. This is strictly for the personal. I just love the way this piece looks on me. Let me toss it on for you real quick. Black and white, very classy, very clean. Super dope cop. And this piece I'm very proud of. We found it at that Goodwill. There's a tag, it says $19.99, but we did get it a little cheaper. There's that Burberry's logo on the zipper. Zip it down. Woo! Check out that Burberry print on the inside, in the interior though. And I truly love the hunt because once in a while you will come across a high quality, high fashion vintage piece at the thrift. And I wish you viewers at home could feel this material right here. Super soft and silky. Burberry's, and there's that horse right there, made in England. You could zip it up and it's big enough to hold your cell phone or wallet. Pretty dope. Zip it back up. And there it is. Burberry at the thrift. Man, that tag's itching me. Anyways, last but not least, at the thrift, we copped this very bold, very colorful, and very eye-catching jacket. I mean, the quality on this thing is just insane. Check it out real quick. I mean, it's definitely different and it caught my eye, so I had to cop it. And I love the fact that it's half and half. Half of the jacket has this crazy print on the top half, and the bottom half is just that simple navy blue. This piece is just insane. All right, guys, that's the end of the video. That was all the thrifts that I found. I hope you guys enjoyed it. So comment, like, rate, and hit that subscribe because these videos are coming at you live. And y'all know the motto. All day long, we gotta keep that thrift game strong. Boom! Peace.